share ko lang guys, no, yung live session. Okay, so start tayo on time. Okay, so I hope medyo first real talk session to guys. So I hope everything will turn out well. Okay? So, first episode, ano ba ang objective nitong real talk? So, as announced beforehand, we will talk about majority stock market. Pag-uusapan natin yung mga tulad ngayon, ang agenda natin is first, REIT in the Philippines. Moving forward, marami tayong pwedeng pag-usapan as pwedeng mga future IPO, pwedeng specific stock, depende dun sa mga request nyo, no? So, please comment down below pagkatapos nitong live session natin para at least may idea ako, okay? So, start na tayo. Recorded ito, no, para dun sa mga hindi makaka-join ng live. Okay, so disclaimer lang. Okay, so disclaimer lang guys. The material in this video is intended for general information purposes only and should not be considered as a recommendation imperative for buy and decision making. So, more on pang general audience lang talaga, hindi ako pwede magsabi talaga ng recommendation. So, I hope everything is clear. But I'll make sure na yung content ay pe-present ko ngayon will be more than enough for the viewer to come up with at least some decision making. Ang assumption ko nito guys is nag-research na rin kayo, nanood na rin kayo ng mga YouTube video about REIT. Okay? So, hindi na ako magdi-discuss yung mga super basic na masyado ng redundant. Go straight to the point ako kung ano yung pwede kong i-contribute. Okay? So, number one na kailangan nating malaman, ang unang tanong dito is ito no? Is it ideal to invest in REIT today from a risk and reward perspective? Sa lahat naman ng mga bago, lalo na to first in the Philippines, wala tayong pwedeng pagbasihan kung ano yung nangyari in the past. First time to sa Philippines. Hindi naman natin pwedeng ikumpare kung ano yung nangyari sa Singapore at Hong Kong na yun yung industry leader sa Southeast Asia. At wala pang COVID nun. Okay? So, pag-uusapan natin dito sa susunod na slide na to, kung ano status muna nung ito, no? Ano ba yung status ng REIT sa Singapore? Okay? Kasi bilang isa sa leading dito sa industry na to, kailangan alamin natin kung ano yung status niya ngayong COVID-19 pandemic, na meron tayong pandemic. Okay? So dito, naka-highlight. I hope nakikita nyo, no guys? Singapore report mixed bag of earnings and uncertain operating climate. Not surprisingly. Okay? Kasi nga, matindi yung impact ng pandemic na to. So, hindi na nakakapagtaka yan. At least, dito sa session na to, binibigyan kayo ng idea kung ano yung nangyayari. Titingnan natin to sa kung sino yung pinaka-stable dito sa industry na to. So isa yung Singapore, no? And needless to say, iba yung alam natin kung ano yung status niya sa industry ngayon. Okay? So dito, no, the REIT gross revenue for first quarter decreased by 10.7% okay, as compared nung previous year, no? While the, kung ano-anong details niya, the decline was attributed to rental reliefs. Ayun, no? Ayun, nakikita nyo. Di ba, ngayong pandemic, may mga lockdown. So, alam niyo naman, di ba, may mga nagsaradong malls, mga nagsaradong establishment na may tinatawag tayong parang pinorgo yung rent. Parang, okay, wag muna kayo magbayad during the lockdown, during the time na wala kayong operation. So, may impact yon. Okay? And, kung nangyayari sa Singapore, no, expect nyo, pwede rin mangyari to dun sa ibang company operating within the same industry. Kaya nga, take note guys, in general, when you are performing your due diligence, titingnan mo muna, no, bago ka mag-direct to specific company for purposes of valuation, look at what's happening in the entire industry. Para at least alam nyo kung ano yung sitwasyon. Lalo na kung sa katulad nito, Singapore is nakakaranas ng ganito. So, much more than dun sa mga mas maliliit sa kanya. Okay? And low average occupancy, no, at its certain location. So, pag-usapan natin ngayon yung mga risk involved, no? Particularly ngayong may pandemic. Or overall, assuming gusto nyo or nagde-decide kayo na bumili kayo ng REIT, you have to bear in mind itong mga risk na to. Okay? Unang-una, REIT is an equity. So, it's like common stock na pwede mo siyang i-buy and sell. So, therefore, meron siyang volatility. May tinatawag na equity risk. Pwedeng bumaba, pwedeng tumaas kasi listed siya, ililist siya sa PSE. So, take note of that. Hindi yan katulad ng preferred shares na, okay, listed nga, pero yung volatility nga very low kasi majority ng mga holder nun, mga institution, mga malalaki. Itong REIT, no, majority halos nito i-offer sa mga retailers, no, yung bulk nito. So make sure na alam niyo yung composition. Mas maganda sana kung bulk nito na offer sa mga malalaking establishment na long term yung holding period. May portion nito na i-offer sa public. And alam niyo naman ng public, particularly dito sa Pilipinas, di ba yung holding period niyan? Majority dito sa atin, Chupitero, di ba yung holding period napaka-iksi eh. Di ba mas konti yung nag-hold, kaysa doon sa talagang long term, no, yung perspective. So expect may volatility yan. Dividend yield is not fixed. So ano ba yung dividend yield? So in layman's term, isipin nyo ito yan. That's the expected return na pwede nyong makuha. Yun yung parang return on investment, no? So you are paying for a certain share at this price. Ano yung ini-expect mong dividend? Ano yung percentage nun? Kung 10% ba yan, 5% ba yan, that's what you call dividend yield in layman's term. Parang return on investment. Dun yun na lang siya, ganun yun na lang siya isipin. So ito, no, hindi ito fixed, pwede itong tumaas, bumaba. Okay, depende nga kasi yung dividend doon sa performance ni REIT or in REIT particular kasi depende yan sa income, depende yan sa kung ano yung magiging operating expense, depende yan sa bottom line, yung net income, which is specifically kay REIT, pag-uusapan tayo mamaya. Okay? Take note ito guys, highly sensitive siya to rising interest rate. Anong ibig sabihin nun? Okay? Itong REIT, no, it might look less attractive versus bond or other fixed income alternatives kung magkakaroon ng rise in interest rate. So for example, may mag-o-offer na bond na at 6%, tapos yung REIT nasa average dividend yield lang is 4%. So, nagiging less attractive. Saan ka? Diba? Sa 6%, 4%. Ganon yung ibig sabihin nun. So, meron siyang sensitivity. Of course, nagbe-benefit siya kapag low interest rate environment. Siyempre, bababa naman yung bonds. Pwedeng 3%. No? Siyempre, mas attractive siya. Yun yung ibig sabihin doon. Meron siyang sensitivity. And, pag may mga ganyang sensitivity, take note, gumagalaw yung share price. Diba? Okay? So, nakikita nyo na yung mga factors that can contribute doon sa volatility. So take note yung interest rate. It can go high or low and may direct impact siya doon sa share price. Okay? Indirect exposure to tenants operating and financial status. So ito guys, direct to the point to, lalo na ngayon COVID-19, paano kung nagkaroon ng downsizing yung isang company na nagre-renta sa isang REIT, no? So, may possible na bumaba yung income niya, no? Paano kung nag-declare ng bankruptcy, hindi natin masabi. May mga ganong tinatawag na indirect exposure. Kasi nga, isipin nyo itong REIT as part nung parang, ito, ang concept naman ng REIT, di ba, real estate, para may portion ka. Instead na bumili ka ng condo, parentahan mo, ito yung isang easiest way, kung limited yung pera mo, makakapag-participate ka sa real estate group, no? But sa ngayon nga, unfortunately, meron tayong pandemic, so kailangan more on worst case scenario yung mindset mo ngayon. Mag-i-invest ako dito, pero wait, ano ba yung mga factors to consider? Ano ba yung mga risk? Which is ito yung mga pinag-uusapan natin eh. Okay, ito. Okay, ngayon pag-uusapan naman natin yung mga potential reward in the future. Kasi when you're talking about REIT, you need to perceive it as a long-term investment, alternative investment. Okay? So long-term capital appreciation, pero depende pa yan. Okay? Depende pa yan sa several internal, external factors. Siyempre, dapat nag-grow yung company. Kapag nag-grow yung company, yung revenue nito, income nito nag-grow, naturally mag-grow din yung in-invest mo. Obviously, hindi mangyayari yon kung kabaliktaran ang nangyari. Additional source of passive income. Okay, kaya ka naman din mag-i-invest dito para sa dividend kasi nga required sila 90% of its distributable income. Yun yung i-declare niya as dividend. So, in a way, para meron na rin guaranteed na dividend kasi nga mandatory yun under the REIT law dito sa Pilipinas, 90%. Ang tanong lang dyan, ito yan. Walang fix, no? Ito yan eh, no? Diyan ka naman titingin. Okay, good as a source of passive income, additional, and depende pa yan kung kailan i-declare yan. Normally, annual yung dividend. Okay, so make sure na alam mo kung ano yung expectation mo ha. Baka mamaya ina-expect mo quarterly to o monthly to, heads up. Pwedeng once a year lang yan. Okay, so based dito, most probably mag-gauge yun na eh, no? For me, REIT is good, no? It's good. Of course, needless to say, Ayala is really a good company. Yung A-REIT. For me, it's just the timing. It's just the timing. Pag-uusapan pa natin later yan, yung conclusion ko. But based on this slide, medyo, I assume, no? Maraming information na kayong makukuha at magagamit dito. Okay? So, number 2, the holistic strategy tips for investing in REIT. Okay? So, consider the big picture. Okay, consider the big picture and don't just focus on dividend yield. Kasi nga, kailangan mo tignan yung industry, kailangan mo tignan yung mismong company, yung asset niya. Maganda ba yung mga location kung saan nakatayo yung mga buildings niya, kamusta ba yung tenants niya, kamusta ba yung future expansion plans niya. Marami kang kailangan consider. Huwag ka lang mag-focus talaga dun sa dividend, yun yung return. Kasi it can go up or low nga, no? Tulad na pag-usapan natin kanina. Compare the risk and reward ratio to other fixed income alternatives. Dahil meron diyang bonds, may preferred shares, no? So, dapat ikumpara nyo kung ano ba yung existing yield ng bonds and preferred shares bago ka mag-decide kung mag-allocate ka ng certain portion sa REIT, no? Doon sa portfolio mo. Okay? Of course, you have to select the best option. Know your mindset. Napaka-importante na pag pinag-uusapan yung REIT, it is ideally for investor. Long-term dapat. Kasi real estate yan eh, di ba? Bago mag-distribute ang company ng dividend, it will take some time. Kailangan may earnings muna yan. Na will be made available for distribution. It will take time. Kaya nga ang pinaka-conservative na expectation mo at least once a year. Yung risk appetite mo and financial goals. Ano ba financial goals mo? Baka kailangan ba kailangan mo ng passive income, pero ang timing naman pala na gusto mo is quarterly. So, i-revisit mo kung merong available na ganong option para sa'yo. And ito, once a year lang. So, you have to come up with that selection process. Choose REIT with stable earnings growth. Higher occupancy rate. Of course, kailangan syempre kung titingin ka ng isang REIT company, dapat mataas talaga yung rental rate nila. Nag-i-increase yung rental rate. Fully occupied yung space. Walang bakante. Low, of course, lower operating cost. Para at least yung net income nila mas maganda. No? And future expansion plans. Napaka-importante ng future expansion plans kasi kung wala silang expansion plans, tali lang sila doon sa certain portion ng income nila na pwede nilang i-distribute sa shareholders. No? So mas maganda, over time, tumataas yun. Nagkakaroon sila ng bagong building, nagkakaroon sila ng bagong tenant, bukod sa tumataas yung mga rental rate nila sa existing tenant sila, tumataas din yung dividend mo. And consequently, tumataas din yung share price. Okay, so in the long term, win-win eh. Basta for as long as, no, masusunod yung ganong expectation na nag-grow yung business. Ganon din naman sa ordinary common stock, di ba? Pag nag-i-increase yung long-term value niya, intrinsic value niya, yung market share niya susunod. So, wala rin pinagkaiba. Specific lang talaga to sa real estate. Take note of what's happening in the industry, katulad nung nasabi ko kanina, yung mga external factors and the background of the company. No? In this case, Ayala yung pinag-uusapan natin. It's no question asked, Ayala yan. Yung timing lang, no, katulad nung sinabi ko kanina, medyo concerned ko. And internal factors, importante yung management team, importante yung internal control nila, importante yung reliability, stability ng isang company. And most importantly, guys, no, never go all in. Okay? Diversify and only invest your idle funds you don't need for the next 2 to 3 years. Okay? Ito yung napaka-importante, no? Kasi nga long term to, baka mamaya kailangan mo yung pera na yon next week na, next month na. So, medyo hindi align dun sa budgeting mo. Ideally, no, kung may allocate ka rito, and ang intention mo talaga for capital appreciation, for passive income, siguraduhin mo na at least hindi mo gagamitin yun for a certain period of time. Let's say 2 to 3 years na yung pinaka-ideal kung talagang ang real estate kasi guys talagang long term. Isipin nyo pag bumili kayo ng condo, lalo na kung itinatayo pa lang, it will take 3 years para maitayo yun, tapos bago ka pa humanap ng tenant. Ang advantage lang dito sa REIT is established na, meron ng tenant, meron ng cash flow, okay? Meron ng dividends na pwedeng i-distribute. Ang pinaka-shortest time na pwede kang maghintay dito is 1 year. Pero ideally, kung gusto mo talaga, pati capital appreciation, 2 to 3 years ka maghintay. Kasi imposible naman na makapag-establish ng bagong building or maka-acquire ng bagong property in 1 year time, tapos may tenant na agad. So, be realistic. Okay? Doon sa sa expectation mo as an investor. With current interest rate return lower than average yield of 4%. So, kung meron kang sobrang pera, nasa savings account lang, na alam niyo naman napakaliit ng kinikita doon, you might as well consider it. Again, bago consider yun, take note ng mga so far na pag-usapan natin ng mga risk and potential reward. And again, ulitin ko, gusto kong i-emphasize na ito, wala tayong experience kung ano to, walang history to, first time to sa Philippines. Number 3, what's a REIT forecast and projected dividend yield? So let's go straight doon sa mismong specific na pag-uusapan natin, no, yung a REIT, no? Okay, ano ba yung forecast and projected dividend yield nila? Okay, I hope guys nakikita nyo, no? So, for 2020, average nakita nyo 4%, and for 2021, average is nasa almost 5%. And take note, forecasted pa lang ang projection yan. Hindi pa certain. Meron pang mga changes dyan eh. It can go lower, it can go higher. Kaya take note of that. Hindi yan actual pa. Meron akong note dito, expected yield but is expected to be, have better results starting 2021, but still lower than preferred shares with dividend rate. May mga existing kasi na preferred shares ngayon na nagbibigay ng 7 to 10% dividend rate per annum. So again, yan yung sinasabing dapat may comparison ka. But of course, hindi ka nga mag-all-in, hindi naman pwedeng ilagay mo lahat sa preferred shares, di ba? So, you have to think about, in terms of diversification, kung mag-allocate ka ng funds mo sa REIT, no? Make sure na yung pinag-usapan natin, stable yung company, better than prevailing, kung ano man yung, kung nasa yung idle funds mo, so kung ililipat mo from savings na nag-generate lang ng less than 1%, ito at least 4 to 5%, something like that, kung sobra-sobra lang yung pera mo. Pero kung given na limited yung funds mo, you have only 2 options, needless to say, kung may preferred dividends na magbibigay nga ng 7%, at least 6 to 7%, mas maganda siya kumpara doon sa 4 to 5% na dividend yield, no? At least meron kang ganong selection process. By the way, ito yung gusto kong i-highlight. Ito galing to sa prospectus ni REIT. Change in rental income will impact, okay, the company and the dividend yield. Ito yung sinasabi na merong kang hindi fix yung dividend yield in a way na pwede itong magbago, pwede itong bumaba, pwede itong tumaas. Depende nga kung ano yung magiging income ng company. Depende kung anong revenue. On the other hand, pwede rin maka-apekto talaga yung cost and expenses. Kaya hinighlight ko yan, guys, no? Please make sure na i-revisit nyo ulit to sa prospectus, no? Ito is galing naman doon. Okay? So, number 4, what's the gross leasable area composition of a REIT? Mas maganda na alam mo kung ano yung pinaka-composition, sino-sino ba tenant nito, anong industry ba yung nag-ooperate. So, dito sa slide na to, pinapakita yung galing ito sa prospectus ni REIT, okay? And obviously, ang bulk is nasa BPO. So, ngayon, ano yung medyo ka-highlight lang dyan? So, medyo dependent sa BPO industry, which is, yun naman kasi yung pinaka talagang tenant ngayon ng mga malalaking real estate company na nagpaparenta ng building. Hindi may iwasan. But the thing is, you have to bear in mind na impending or indirect risk pa rin ito kasi yung BPO, anything can happen to the industry. And considering 60% to, that's an impending risk, di ba? Kung okay sana kung stable pa rin, what if magkaroon ng problema, hindi natin masabi. Okay? Kaya nga, ito yan, no? You have to think or you have to consider that BPO clients that there might be a potential risk if the BPO client of a REIT might be affected by COVID-19. So hindi natin alam kung specifically sino-sino yan, pero may mention sa prospectus. But bear this in mind, kung ano yung mangyayari sa BPO industry, kung sino man yung tenants nila, pwedeng maka-apekto sa revenue. Yun lang yung ka-highlight dito kasi 66%. On the other hand, okay yan kung long-term, majority naman yan, long-term contracts, very stable naman yung mga client ni REIT, no problem with that. It's just that, at least be mindful of the impending risk na sinasabi ko rito. Okay? So, anyway, ano ba yung what's the potential impact of COVID-19 to REIT tenants and its forecasted revenue? Okay, so, in general, okay, yung mga contracts na to, sabi dito, galing ito sa prospectus, do not allow pre-termination. But heads up, merong exception to the rule. Except under certain conditions such as business closure or extreme downsizing. So, medyo maging lang kayo doon, no? Kumbaga may condition pala. It's not straightforward na hindi pwedeng i-pre-terminate yung contract. Of course, pag na-pre-terminate yung contract, yung revenue will be, alam niyo, magkakaroon ng adjustment, magkakaroon ng potential impact yun sa revenue. Pag na-terminate yung contract, let's say 5 years lang yan, after 3 years, terminate na. So, may impact, di ba? May exception, meron tinatawag na exception doon sa hindi pwedeng i-terminate. Kung 5 years yan, 5 years yan, okay. Generally, ganun yung usapan. But dito sa prospectus, dito sa hinighlight ko rito, may exception. Hindi naman pala, kumbaga may exception, pwede mong ma-justify na kung yung business mo magsasara na or may downsizing ka, pwede mong i-terminate. Okay? So isa yun sa mga potential impact. Kung magkakaroon ng COVID-19 na impact talaga dun sa mga tenants nito ni REIT, pwede nilang i-claim yan. Okay? And be mindful of this particular, paragraph. Kasi nga, ito yung pwede mong masilip na may potential na pwedeng mangyari. At least, aware ka, di ba? As a potential investor. Operation may face some risk if the effects of COVID-19 pandemic are prolonged and tenants experience deteriorating financial conditions resulting in ability to pay rent. Okay? So again, another potential risk to as a result of COVID-19, which hindi natin alam kung hanggang kailan yan at hindi natin alam kung anong company yung maaapektuhan yan at hindi natin alam kung anong company yung sobrang operationally tatamaan. Okay? At siguro maganda alamin din natin kung sino yung mga existing tenants talaga ni Erin. Kung talagang gusto nyong busisiin, para alam nyo kung stable ba sila, baka mamaya nasa industry sila ng kung ano man, di ba, na pwedeng maapektuhan significantly ng COVID-19. Okay? So, just to give everyone at least a balanced view, ano ba yung actual impact of COVID-19? Pinag-usapan natin yung mga potential risks. Pero sa ngayon, based sa prospectus ng REIT, limited naman yung impact ng REIT, ng COVID-19 sa REIT. Okay? Based sa prospectus, okay? But heads up, no? May mga certain adjustment na nangyayari ngayon, di ba? May mga work from home. So, may mga changes na pwedeng mangyari. Pwedeng magkaroon ng downsize, relocation, di natin masabi. Kasi nga, yung impact ng COVID-19, it really changes the way we do business, the way we behave, no? So, di ba, needless to say, the way we work, yung traditional na nasa office tayo ngayon, nagkakaroon na ng arrangement na sa bahay ka na lang, it will be safe. Kaya lang yung challenge ngayon sa atin, sa Philippines, is yung internet. Okay? Kaya sa BPO industry ngayon, syempre, pag BPO industry, nandyan yung sa building nila, nandyan yung mabilis na internet, mas secured, etc. So, yung work from home sa BPO industry parang optional or hindi ganon masyadong ini-implement kasi nga mahina yung internet, work from home ka, hindi ka naman nakaka-deliver kasi mabagal yung internet. Yun yung mga sinasabi dito and industry as a whole, no? Sa BPO industry. Kasi I work also in the industry since 2013. Since 2013 to 2017, okay, may experience ako sa BPO. Sa finance side, okay? Operation, of course, medyo alam ko yun dahil I deal with the numbers too. Okay? So, number 7, is the final offer price of REIT at 27 cheap enough to buy from the original price of 30? So, yan yung common na question eh. Approximately, di ba, from 30 to 27, nasa 12% adjustment. REIT might be attractive, but only for those who will speculate and plan to buy and sell the shares during the initial listing date. This is just my view, no? Kasi parang more on sa trader, parang makikita nila, okay, first in the Philippines, baka pwedeng laruin. Don't expect too much, di ba? Kasi medyo hindi naman siya comparable sa recent IPO na katulad ni MM na sobrang gaang, no? Ito approximately nasa 32 billion. So, don't expect naman yung ceiling. So, take note of that, okay? What's the prudent strategy for long-term investor with limited idle funds? So, kung limited yung idle funds mo, pero kinukonsider mo pa rin to, ano ba yung advisable? No need to rush. As far as I'm concerned, no need to rush. Wait for the probable market volatility to settle down. Expect nyo, di ba, first to, wala namang nakakaalam kung ano mangyayari. So, yung majority, especially kung conservative ka, mag-o-observe ka muna eh. Because anytime naman, since nasa PSC siya, pwede mo naman siyang mabigay, di ba? And we have no idea kung hanggang 27 lang ba yung pinakamababa niya. Better kung investor ka, um, long-term holder ka, kung mabibili mo lower than 27, then much better. So, it would be prudent kung i-observe mo muna. And make sure that the industry as a whole, no, on the fundamental side, and REIT will remain to be resilient, least affected by COVID-19. Okay? And needless to say, personal due diligence is a must and it's not optional. Kailangan mo pa rin talagang busisiin yan, aralin yan bago ka mag-come up sa decision making. Okay? So, conclusion, nakalusot ba sa mata ng auditor, trader, financial expert itong REIT? So, for me, sabi ko nga kanina, yung concept nung REIT, okay, as an alternative investment is okay siya, di ba? It provide reasonable return in the previous years, but ang question, ang aking lang reservation ngayon is the timing. It was offered way back 2018, it would have been much timely. Because kung makikita nyo, again, galing to sa prospectus ni REIT, nung from 2018 to 2019, ang laki nung in-increase eh. So, syempre, kung ang laki nung in-increase ng net income, from 2018, let's say nag-offer sila 2018 or as early as 2017. So, nakita mo na yung appreciation talaga nung investment mo and corresponding dividend yield kasi ang laki nung tinaas. So, from 2017 or kung 2018 man nag-offer, from net income na 537 to 1.2 million or in millions ata to, no, based dito, yung dividend mo mas lalaki, almost din na yan, dumoble nga, more than double nga itong net income dito. So for me, the REIT itself is a good investment alternative. Kaya needless to say, no question about it. It's just that the timing. Yun nga, sabi ko nga rito, if it was offered way back 2018, mas timely, for me, mas maganda. Sana kasi look at the numbers. Ngayon, there are uncertainties because of COVID-19. There are risks involved that you have to know before considering whether you buy this for long term or kung trader with experience ka, you might as well just trade on its initial public listing. Okay? Okay. So guys, that's it. Yung mga session ko naman ganito, hindi ko naman papahabain. Short about my, if you find this session interesting and productive, just comment below and you can request at kung ano pa yung additional na pwede natin pag-usapan. And then I just have to itong 12 months access to my online wealth and stock management program. I do have my own 12 months access online wealth program. If you want more of this kind session, kasi this is something that I am doing on a normal basis. I perform due diligence. I provide opinion to my students, to my clients, more on wealth and stock guidance program ito. So meron tong tatlong major step, no? Of course, you start with the basic, that is the step 1. So itong program na to, it teaches about the entire thing, the holistic strategy in stock market, which includes fundamental, technical, trading psychology, money management, and basically everything that as far as financial is concerned, no? Financial management is concerned. So step 2 naman yung advanced session, advanced TAFA and so on. Practical application session, because it's not enough na alam mo yung basic and advanced concept, you have to apply it. So kasama sa program yon. And yung step 4, more on this year yan, okay? More on enhancing discipline, strategy, and consistency. Kung ano yung natutunan mo during the step 1 to 3, ini-enhance mo na lang. So, kaya siya minimum of 12 months because ideally yung learning curve mo, few months or few weeks is not enough, no, for you to become a profitable trader. Kaya nga sabi ko, di ba, treat trading as a profession. And as a profession, di ba, hindi ka naman pwedeng doctor, engineer, or accountant in just a few days or weeks. It takes years, no? So for this kind of program, itong online program ko, the minimum is 12 months because that's the, for me, as far as I'm concerned, no, that's the ideal time frame, no, for someone to learn the basic, the advanced, and apply it accordingly. Plus, yung continuous improvement na component is tuloy-tuloy yan eh, no? Tuloy-tuloy yan. And one of the value-added inclusion sa CA program 2020 to na is yung gem screener. So, which provides stocks with daily buying signal. So daily ko yan ginagawa, no? And may mga highlight yan kung ano yung green flag, may mga estimated probability, ano yung mga stock na talagang magandang bilhin. As a value added dun sa mga clients, yung mga students, no, para they come up with a sound decision making. Katulad ng ginawa natin ngayon. Okay? Okay guys, thank you so much. I hope na naging productive ng session na to na nakatulong sa inyo, and comment down below. Please share, no, itong video na to your friends, relatives, and please like, no, and kung hindi ka pa subscriber, please subscribe. Ito, wala naman tong ads ngayon eh. Ang objective ko dito sa channel ko is to provide value-added content sa community. Okay? Thanks guys, and have a good night. Thank you.